Hey, it's your buddy B2J135. Hello, world of YouTube. I got another Black 2 White 2 smoke. Stream a Wi-Fi battle, not smoke. I keep forgetting. This is from my stream I had. I think it was about 2 weeks ago now. I actually did a recent stream too, but I'll have uploads for that later. But anyway, getting to the battle here. Got a stream battle with I forget his name, Tyler or something. I forget what his stream name was. If you can tell me what it is, if you're subscribed, just post it here and then I'll update it. Sorry guy, I kind of forgot what your name was. But anyway, looking at this team here, we got, let's see, we got some threats. We got Houndoom. Oh my goodness, nobody uses Houndoom. But we got Heracross, Houndoom, Gligar, Roserade, Slowbro, and Snorlax. Kind of a stall team if you ask me. And on my side, we got Rhyperior, Umbreon, Blastoise, Crobat, Chandelure, and Mienshao. I came up with this team not too long ago. It's kind of balanced out, but if you lose some of your heavy hitters, you eventually end up stalling. I mean, look at Umbreon, and then it's pretty bad. And actually, what happened in this battle, we ended up dead stalling. We lost all our good heavy hitters, and the Pokemon that are Scarf, Choiced, or Specs, you know, or Bandit, I should say, it's just hard to deal with. And there's a loud ass fucking motorcycle outside, so sorry about that, guys. But yeah, it was a long battle, and I really had to speed it up. So sorry for that, guys. It's going to be another speed up, and because it's so stally, I had to speed up the whole thing, so it ended up being a speed up 9-minute battle. But sorry about that, guys. I wanted to get it out there because he said he wanted to upload it, so hey. But other than that, there's the video number down there, and if you want to check it out on your own, you can do it that way. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the battle. Oh shit, it's Kyurem Black and White 2. But anyway, yeah, here we go. Heracross, close combat on Superior. My Rhyperior. I honestly thought I would live that, but crits, and then it gets the Moxie, and I'm like, here we go. So I brought out Jack because he's probably Specs. So I go for the substitute. He brings in Houndoom. I was like, oh shit. So he goes for the Pursuit. Basically locks me in. That crit didn't matter at all. So I go for the Shadow Ball. This is the only thing I could really do to it, and I actually do get the special defense drop, but it's cool. He goes for the Pursuit, but I actually live it. I was so surprised. Like, oh my god, what? Okay, I'll take that. But then I died because of the Fly Forward. So yeah. Now he brings back his what do you call it? But he switches it out and goes into Slowbro. As I go for the Aerial Ace on my Mienshao, because I honestly thought he might stay in. I don't know why. But he goes for the Thunder Wave as I bring in Night Lady, and Night Lady has synchronized, so that means Slowbro's getting synchronized, and that means he's getting paralyzed. So he brings out Heracross again as I go for the Heal Bell to take that off. I go for the Protect just to see what he was going to do, and I'll just, okay, make sure he did that. So I go into Heracross, Crobat, which can take that like a boss, Poison and Flying. So that's no problem. So he has no choice but to switch out as I go for the Brave Bird. Just take whatever comes in and I'm going to like it. So Snorlax, that was a big, nice chunk. Go for the U-turn now because I know Snorlax probably might have... actually, no, I don't know why I went for U-turn. I could have went for another Brave Bird, but I didn't want to get paralyzed. That's probably why. So, Synchronize again, luckily, and I got the Heal Bell again. I'm probably, I didn't get a chance to do it. And he actually gets the rest off. Like, oh, you lucky bitch. You got the rest off. So that's what happened. I went for that Heal Bell, and I didn't get it out. Now he actually switches out back into his thing, and I go for the Heal Bell now. As I'm ready to switch out because I don't want to deal with that. I just want to Scout Protect again to make sure to see what he does. Oh, and he actually goes for the Stone Edge, but I'm not sure if he's locked in on that. So I actually stay in and go for the Wish. So he is locked in on that. I confirmed that he is Choice Scarf. I believe it is. I switch out and go into Bruce as he sets his spikes, and he's probably going to be scared of Crobat. So he switches out and goes into his Gligar, and as I go for the Brave Bird, and you know Gligar EV Light, so that's not going to do nothing. So I go for the U-turn. I should have did Super Fang or whatever. I go for the U-turn and I bring in Squirt because he's got the rocks up and everything, and he doesn't have any ghost types, so I might as well spin him away as he brings in his U-turned Heracross. I decide to stay in because I know I can take one close combat, and I go for the Rapid Spin, just wanted to see how much that would do, and of course it does nothing. But he switches out into his Snorlax as I switch out. I think he predicted it and go into my Crobat. So here we go again. Now I go for the Super Fang here to take half his health out, and he goes for the Whirlwind. I was like, oh, from the sleep, I was like, oh, okay. Well, at least the spikes are gone, so that's good. So he switches out Night Lady, and I switch out back into me and Chao as he switches out and goes into his, what you call it? Now, he does a double switch and goes for this thing. And I kind of predicted he might do that, so I went for the U-turn. You can see what's going on here. Lots of switches, lots of stalling, lots of craziness right now. So we're trying to kill each other's Pokemon, but because rocks aren't up, I didn't get a chance to set them up because he got a first turn crit on my superior, my Rhyperior. I didn't get a chance to set him up. So basically, that was his own fault. This battle could have gone a lot smoother. But anyway, skipping all of that, we're going to come to here, as you saw what happened, and go for the Brave Bird as I finally get to kill his what do you call that thing? Shit, what is it called? What is it called? The Heracross, and now he brings in Slowbro as I go for the U-turn. Now Night Lady comes in and he gets paralyzed. Luckily, I probably could have stayed in, but I didn't want to chance that. So now I go for the foul play. Almost just a little more could have had him out, but he goes for the slack off, and I'm like, God, I need a crit. I did not get the crit. He goes for a Skull, and that burns me. And I actually didn't get the burn. I thought he burned me at one time. Well, he might get it now, but I go for the foul play. I'm just like, come on, I gotta get this guy critted. Give me a crit. Game, give me a crit so I can end this battle. But no crits right now. So I'm like, you know what? Okay. He's going to switch out and go to his Roserade as I go for the foul play. I'm still trying to get a crit, as you can see here. But he switches out in the Roserade, so I'm like, okay, what are you trying to do? So I'm just going to go for the Wish. Roserade has Giga Drain, and I was thinking, you expect me to switch out so you can sleep me? I'm just going to stay in. So Roserade almost always has Sleep Powder, so that's why I decided to go for the, and then bring in this guy. And then I go for the high jump kick, and you know that does nothing. And then he does Roost, and I'm like, oh, I wish he had this Roost before me, so that would have been not neutral. That would have been neutral, but anyway, it didn't do a lot of damage. So he goes for the U-turn as he brings in Snorlax, and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to speed this battle up. Exactly what I did. Even a sped up battle, this should still take it forever. I mean, we're already 7 minutes and 3 seconds in. This is crazy. But anyway, as you can see here, Snorlax, stall all around. My heavy hitter is gone. My freaking Chandelure. If Chandelure was still alive, I probably would have been able to deal with it. But I'm taking out his heavy hitters. Roserade is going to be, hopefully I can kill that eventually. But Snorlax, Slowbro, and Gligar all on the same team. It's just, it's too much to deal with. So this is why knockoff is useful. I could kill off Gligar easily if it didn't have its stupid ability. I mean, it's, what the fuck do you call that thing? It's item, but it does, so what can you do? You gotta deal with the stall. I hate stall. I don't think he was even intending to stall. I don't think he was. I think it was an accident, but hey, whatever. So, I'm skipping a lot of stuff. But I went for the Scald, and I finally get the burn, but he goes for the rest. So I'm just like, God. Oh! It's just too much right now. So I'm like, okay, I gotta get rid of this guy. You know what? I'm gonna sacrifice a turn. If he body slams me, so what? But he rests, and I get a chance to go for the Stone Edge. I actually predicted his switch. I didn't go for the high jump kick because it would have been neutral, so I went for the Stone Edge. I should have went for the U-turn. Probably would have did just a little bit more. But on a Slowbro, really doesn't matter. Slowbro's a defensive monster. So I go for the Wish as he goes for the Skull, and this is the one that burns me. Yep. Now, Synchronize is not going to do anything because it's already paralyzed, but that's no problem. I'd rather have him paralyzed than burnt anyway. But he switches out into his Slowbro as I go for the Snorlax as I go for the Heal Bell just to heal that off, and I get the Wish, and I go for another Wish. He actually goes for Sleep Talk, and he does Rest, and he's like, you know what, this is taking too long, I'm done. So I was like, I'm glad you quit. I'm like, jeez Louise, dude. This battle took literally forever, and I am so glad it was over with. It was a good game though, but oh man, after we got rid of our heavy hitters, that was basically it. So yeah, good game, Tyler. I can't link your channel. Shit. I don't remember who you are. So if you can post your information in the comments, because I forgot. I'm sorry, dude. I forget. I'm bad at that. Normally I use a notepad and keep everything up, but my computer restarted and I lost all my information. So sorry about that. I mean, lost like the it didn't save the notepad before I restarted. But anyway, good game. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. I will see you guys later. B2J135 signing out. Adouche.